our guests from Bayern Munich. Let's welcome Vincent Kompany, our coach, Josip Stanisic, player, and also our media officer, Mr. Dieter Niklas. Thank you, and I shall now hand over the time to Niklas.
Thank you, Bernice. Okay, well, welcome all. FC Bayern looking forward to be here for a hopefully exciting match against Aston Villa tomorrow. So, day before, as usual, the press conference. Now let's start. Who wants to have the first question? We do it in English? Mainly. Okay. Yes, please.
Hi, Vincent. I'm Matthew Walsh with the AFP News Agency. I'd like to ask a question about Michael Elise, if I may. After Uli Hoeneß came out the other day and talked about laughing off this speculation of his transfer to Real Madrid, do you now see the matter as closed, that Elise will definitely be with you next season? And also, does the club have any statement on this report that we've seen in German media about Elise and child welfare payments, child support payments? Thank you.
The topic was never open for me, and anything else, private life is private life, so none of your concern. He's on holiday now and he deserves his holiday.
All right. Let's talk about the match tomorrow, please. Yes, on the left side.
Hello, Coach Vincent. This is Jeremiah from local newspaper Mingpao. So is there any chance we can see Manu in the starting list tomorrow? If not, who is the captain tomorrow? Thank you.
Manu will start and he will be the captain. Yeah.
Next one on this side, yeah, on the right side, please.
Hello, it's Lao Shenman from Now TV. So Aston Villa is the first Champions League level opponents of Bayern Munich in the pre-season run. So how would you rate on the team's readiness for the encounter?
Yeah, no, Aston Villa is a top team, really well coached. And they have a big squad, so no matter what, I think they will have a lot of talent on the pitch. And I think they've had a little bit more friendly games than we have, but for us, it's a good challenge. It's a good challenge as well. I think definitely the type of game where you can learn a lot about your team's fitness. So it's a good game for us.
Left side, first row. Torben Hoffmann for Sky.
Josip, what are your targets for this season? And Coach, I think you have a great voice for a lot of things. And my question is, what do you think about the thing Infantino, FIFA, about these things?
I just make it quick. My goal is just to make as many games as possible. And stay healthy, because otherwise it's not possible for me to be on the pitch.
Yeah. I definitely have an opinion, a strong opinion, but I think right now, to be honest, when the pre-season started, it's probably been the least of my focus. I haven't had time to read the newspapers. I hear here and there what's going on, but I haven't followed that deeply now in recent times that I think I want to just put myself just there to put another opinion in the world, you know. For now, it's not my concern, but for sure, if there's a lot of talks and there's a lot of discussion, then there's something happening, you know. So I think that's my only observation at the moment, but not something I want. I don't want to add myself to the long list of people who have an opinion. I like to study the cases more before I say something, and I haven't paid attention to it. I've been paying attention to how Stani played and what he did with his 30 minutes against Jeju. I've been paying attention to 15 exactly, and he's sharp. This is what I like. that's consumed all my time. That's the truth.
Next one is Nicolas Linner for the German Bild-Zeitung.
Hi, Coach. Hi, Josip. A question for Vincent. Yesterday we spoke to Jonas Urbich and asked him if he already knows how many games he will play next season. He said he doesn't know yet. So can you tell us how you will split up the games between Manu and Jonas, and if Jonas will get more games than last season?
No, I think Manu is our number one. With goalkeepers, I've told you I'd like to be clear. But we love Jonas Urbich, and we want to continue for him to improve, to continue his development. He's played the cup final for us against Stuttgart. He's played important games in the Champions League. So the goal for sure, and I don't think I say anything surprising to anyone. The goal for sure is that we continue to give him game time. When and how, and the season will decide. But for sure he will get game time. But in the right moments, and without changing what we believe about Manu as well.
Next one is Mario Kischel for Kicker magazine.
Hi everyone. Coach, we obviously have seen you guys this morning at Adidas headquarters. You said that you have to be better next season and win more trophies. Can you describe what exactly has to be better? I mean, even though you have been really good.
Yeah. Did I say that? But I thought it, so it's been on my mind. Yeah. No, it's difficult to be better when, it's not just how many trophies you win, but it's also the amount of games we won, the amount of goals we scored. So it's difficult, but it has to be the objective. So beginning of the season, I think I can let you know already what I'm going to say during the season and what I say now in pre-season. So during the season, right now I will say our goal is to win the Champions League. We want to win the Champions League, there's no doubt. And during the season, I will tell you we have to focus on the next game, because you cannot win the Champions League in September, you cannot win it in October. But to achieve winning the Bundesliga and the Cup, and to achieve winning the Champions League, we have to first have all our players fit. Like Stani says, he wants to be fit to play more games, but we need the whole team to be fit. We need to continue using the squad as well, like we did it, and then I think we have improved a little bit as well on the squad with some of the transfers I think we did this summer, and hopefully this gives us a chance to achieve our goals. So it's tough to do better than last year, really tough, but it has to be the goal. Yeah.
Next one on the left.
Hello, Vincent. I'm Paul McNamara from the South China Morning Post.
Hello.
Bayern Munich have taken some excellent players from the Premier League. More of England's better players are also starting to play overseas, as well as Harry Kane. How would you compare the star quality now of the Premier League to the division that you played in, and how would you compare the Premier League now to the Bundesliga, Serie A, La Liga?
No, I think I think a lot of these comparisons, you just have to look at the finance of the leagues. So the Premier League has got a lot more resources than any other league at the moment in the world. So that's also the reason why they are the best league in the world. But I would say that second comes the Bundesliga, in my opinion, and the Bundesliga has other things. So because as much talent as you get into one league, so for example in the Premier League, you've got the most amount of talents because of the finance. I'm not saying anything shocking. I hope it makes sense, right? If you have money, you can buy better talent, so it makes sense. It's linked. But what the Bundesliga has is a really powerful fan culture. Really talented players that come through anywhere in the league, in a lot of clubs, and a lot of big teams as well. So Premier League has the advantage at the moment, and they've built it over a period of time. But the Bundesliga is for me the second best after that, and it's a very exciting league with so many good teams and many good players as well.
Okay, let's have 2 or 3 more on the left side. Last row, yes.
Vincent, hello. This Sunny Chen from local TV station Now TV. Firstly, 13 years ago, you captained the Manchester City side to play in Hong Kong for the Premier League Asia Trophy. And 13 years later, obviously the events changed, your roles changed, the teams changed, and the pitch also changed from Hong Kong Stadium to now Kai Tak. When you arrive here now, any difference to spot on after 13 years ago? And also, Aston Villa is a side that you played against in the Champions League 2 years ago. What is your impression or comment about the opponent side? Thank you.
Well, I'm going to return the question to, because when I got to the stadium, my first question was, did I play in this stadium? It was this stadium, right? It was a different stadium.
A different stadium is in Hong Kong Island. It's a Hong Kong stadium.
Okay. Okay.
This stadium about 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, because I was telling Stani, I said, they made a lot of changes to this stadium, but if it's a different one, it makes sense. Yeah, it's a new one. I know, but I didn't follow the development of infrastructure in Hong Kong in recent years, so I didn't know. So no, look, this stadium's great. It's definitely different than the one I played in, and now we've loved coming. I've loved coming to Hong Kong, so it's not the first time. I didn't just come with Man City. I came also in my private life to Hong Kong, so on holidays. So it's a place that I like, and I'm happy to be able to manage Bayern Munich here. In terms of Aston Villa, yes, we played against them in the Champions League. I think it's a little bit different. We're in pre-season, so of course we have the same ideas, the same ambitions that we have in any game. We want to win. But the main thing is, it's more about the attitude and the fitness than the fact that this will decide how good both teams are. Yeah.
Okay, the last one again from German Kicker, please.
A question for study. We can maybe talk about the competition. I mean, now that Nene Brown is new at the team, which might take away the spot on the left side. Also, Fonzie Davis is trying to get back to fitness. How do you see your spot in the squad?
For me, personally, I don't think it changed much. Before this, Hiroki came, he could also play this position. So, it's on me to make the decision. Really difficult for the coach to choose. But for us as a team, it's great to have another great player in our team, because last season we had so many games, and at the end I think almost everybody was fit, because we made also a lot of changes during the season. Not everybody played every game, so I think right now how the football is developing, you need just a big roster of just great players to be able to achieve something big at the end of the season. I think that's why also you see Paris winning the Champions League for the second time, because they can maybe just play the second team in their league, not every time, but obviously they can maybe change it up a little bit more than the other leagues. So I think for us as a team it's great, and for me personally it just makes the hunger even bigger to just be competitive as I am, and to get my position in the team, and then it's on the coach to decide.
Okay, thanks so far. See you latest tomorrow. Thanks, Benice, for hosting us. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining pre-match press conference. We have now concluded here.